Whispers float in empty halls. Footsteps echo down the walls. Shadows break where secrets lie. Every echo holds a hidden sign. Blow the trace along the crime, a hush that haunts the night, a fear that lives in light. Unravel lines of twisted lies. In the dark, the story waits unseen.
And here we go.
Hey guys. My thing was down here. Sorry, I'm tired. Hey Tracy. Hey Hi. I'm glad you guys are here. Yay. I have to do something chill tonight, but my animals gotta eat, so I'm so tired from working Rebecca's case. It has wrecked me. I've been hot for like the past. I'm exhausted from working that case. Like, I'm hot. I've been hot since I finished it. So, oh yeah, it's definitely not as it seems. Nope. Spirit pulled me in that and would not let me leave that alone, I tell you. Not at all. So, I mean, the last one that I did, I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's literally not as it seems. Like, literally, this is why I was being driven crazy, because my visions were not matching the narrative. But the chart was matching my visions. So that means the narrative's bullshit. And my cards were not matching my visions. My rods were matching my visions. Everything was aligning with my visions, but the narrative. So when you guys watch the new video I just put up, yes, there's forensic astrology in there because I've already kind of talked about my visions. It's to back up everything I've been saying. The baby's freaking alive. Like, dressed as a girl somewhere. No joke. There is no death markers in that chart for the baby. I saw the baby. The baby in the cards is coming up as taken somewhere afterwards. So, oh, they're definitely freaking lying. The whole thing with the woods, like, what I was getting in my readings, I kept seeing a smothering. Like, they definitely held her, allegedly, somewhere else for a while. That's what she was missing for 2 weeks. She had the baby. I saw it. There's markers in the chart that shows that she had the baby and the baby was not inside of her when she died. Then she tried to run. She became a problem. Then they did what they did in the woods to cover everything up. Because now they can say the baby died. Because they're saying, oh, the way she was stabbed, the baby wouldn't have survived. Yeah. No, they're not being charged with a stillborn. Look, those charges have to say that because it doesn't mean that the baby actually died. Okay. It's because they attacked somebody that was pregnant and the baby could have died. If they actually had proof the baby was dead, they'd be charged with fetal homicide. So actually, they don't have the baby. When you watch the breakdown that I just did, it's mind-blowing. The entire, like, I finally was able to put all the sequencing together because I get bits and pieces. I was finally able to put all together, and then the chart validates it. They have no baby, so that's why they're not being charged with fetal homicide. These people can say whatever they want. But that's why they stabbed her the way that they did and made it look like that, because they're covering up that the baby was born naturally. They're wanting everybody to focus on that narrative, and it's bullshit. Yeah, it's wild. And all the astrological markers back it up. There's no death markers for the baby. It shows that the baby, she wasn't even pregnant when she died, or she wasn't pregnant when she died. That the baby had already been born and was fine, and there was no death markers. I think she had the baby naturally. Me and Tracy kind of brought it to my attention. I was like, you know what, maybe you're right. Started getting the visions, and all the cards align, all the rods align, everything. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's just a typical thing because they attacked somebody that was pregnant. But they're making it seem like we just randomly attacked her. She was held. There's a confined signature in that chart. But not only that, it was the very first card I pulled was the imprisoned. And I've been hot since I figured out, because there's one last piece that I figured out that I added. The baby is with the one that was like having an affair with the sister, whatever is rich or whatever. I'm not allowed to let certain cases go. Like literally, I get soul contracted to them, and I can't let them go. That's just the way that it is. And when my guides do stuff like that, just like they did with the politics last year, I have no choice, because it's literally written in my chart to talk about corruption, things hidden, bringing the truth to light, like fixing the narrative. Yeah. Yeah. And I saw somebody today say, "Oh, somebody said she wouldn't have survived being stabbed like that." Yeah, because the baby wouldn't have survived. Yeah, because the baby wasn't there. Well, that's not good, because they're probably going to go get the baby. Well, they might wait a little bit. But that's what I had wondered. Because the baby was only for safekeeping, like until everything blew over. They gave it to somebody. Because everybody had asked me about the selling or the selling of the baby, right? But there's no markers to indicate that at all. And if you really think about it from not even a psychic perspective, right? A logical perspective. Somebody goes through all of this. They kidnap her, they research how to take the baby, how to do all that, right? Why are you going to take her in the woods and do that to her, knowing that you could hurt the baby when that's your whole prize? It makes no sense. And then if it's stillborn, why are you not going to leave the baby with her? And if, say, you do want the baby, why are you going to do it in the woods in the dirtiest place? Like, it doesn't logically make any sense. Thanks. People gave me hell for the political crap, man. Like, hell for it. But I had no choice. I have to call out corruption. I have to call out things as I see them. I'm not given a choice in the matter. That's part of my path. So, yeah, I probably. And when I saw her, like, see, I had just gotten into this case, because, like, I had heard about it, but I had a lot of shit going on, with everything that went on in October and then the beginning of November. And, so I didn't have a chance. And actually, I join cases when I'm supposed to. So I wasn't actually supposed to help find her. I was actually supposed to bring this to light with the baby and everything. And so somebody asked me about it. I was like, I'm going to tap into it. And from there it went. And I've been freaking stuck on it since. But now everything's out that I've gotten. So, but when I saw her on TikTok, because I saw her the day before I was going to work it. And I was like, dude, there's something wrong with that lady. Like, I don't trust her. Like, the way that she acted, like, I was just like, no, dude, like, she's involved. I knew it the moment I saw her. But, her and the sister's signature are very similar energetically, and they're kind of entangled in the chart too, so it was hard to tell who was who. Plus, the very first cards basically called out mom, and but we also kept seeing the smothering, and I was like, why is this not aligning with the narrative? But it aligned with the crime chart. Like, and I hadn't seen the crime chart yet, because I do my visions and then I check it. Like, it's like just a validation tool. And and aligned. As far as I know, the baby's fine. I mean, it comes out as healthy. You know? Um, yep. So, and he's dressed as a girl. That's why I was getting a girl. Because I'll see it as they're presenting it, and she came to me and she said, he looks like me. Or she said, find my baby. But then he was talking about how it looked like her. But I couldn't tell the sex because it was dressed as a girl. Which there's Neptune in the chart too, which is also about disguise. See, I haven't watched anything on it. Other than they're trying to say that they took her in the woods and did whatever they did. But I was like, no, that's not right. That's not the death signature in the chart, and that's not what I was seeing. Because things will repeat if they're true in my mind's eye. And I was confused. I was like, oh my gosh, everybody's gonna come at me because I'm wrong. And I'm just like, wait, no. Like what I'm seeing matches the chart, but it doesn't match in the narrative. And you know me, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't try to go against what's out there unless I'm for sure. And I've checked this like a million times in every way possible that I can. So it's wild. It's wild. It's literally in the chart that she wasn't pregnant when she died. So somehow she gave birth before, probably from the stress and stuff. You know, sometimes people go into labor early. Because she's delusional. I think I pulled the delusional card, didn't I? So yeah, there's literally a Neptune thing in there about there's something with Neptune. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's about disguises, like they're disguising the baby, which totally aligns. And I didn't know that because the very first thing I saw when I tap in, because I have to use a mirror to tap in. This is what people don't understand. They keep coming at me for not channeling, scribbling, and doing it live like I used to. But I need a mirror. I need something to bounce off of, and I won't use sitters because I had a traumatic experience. I had to get a restraint. Like I'm not gonna do it. So I have to have like cards, auto writing, astrology, like something to bounce off of. And so that's what I'll do is I'll kind of like start tapping in, and then like I bounce off the astrology as I'm getting visions, and I'll get the visions and then I'll see if it makes sense. And that helps me to not second guess everything. So, and it also makes it really accurate. Yeah, their drugs came up like 4 times in the cards or something. But that was the thing is I kept getting the same cards. Like fake death came in. I had fake death twice and death hoax. Like what are the odds? I had running cuz I think she did try to escape at some point. That might be, what caused the problem. Cuz I kept seeing her running too. But their run and escape came in the cards like I think she tried. And then oh, what else was in there? Literally at the end of the card sequence that I did last night, I don't know if you saw it. It said deceased, like it had all of her story, right? And then even strangulation came in because I don't have an asphyxiation card in that deck. I got 2 strangulation cards in that deck. Of course, the sharp force is going to come in because it's part of the story. But at the end it said deceased, and then it said meeting, and then it said alive. Like after I got the chills, like there's Starlight. Like after she was deceased, like they had a meeting and then they gave the alive baby. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how I totally took it. But there was some other card, like I think the baby came up like twice in words. So, and in the very first cards, which is something I kept going back to, was like it literally said missing in danger. She wasn't missing anymore. Rebecca wasn't, and she wasn't in danger. So I took that as the baby because when you're pulling and you have their intertwined energies, right? So you're gonna get stuff about the baby, you're gonna get stuff about Rebecca, and you're gonna get like the timeline, the both timelines. You know, what's a lie and what's not. And remember, in the first card reading, I got not everything is as it seems in the cards. So, just saying. The cards were freaking crazy accurate. When I was pulling them, I was like, "Holy crap! Like this is like everything." And then it started everything started falling into place. Like that's why sometimes I have to do multiple videos because um like I'll get bits and pieces and then like I'll do the cards and then I'll think about it and then I'll kind of come up with things and you know what I mean? But I had to tell her whole story because she was bugging me like this is not what happened. My baby's alive. Find my baby. This is not right. So, yeah, she did. So that was the thing that was wild. And I was like, I know I'm not hallucinating. This is what I told Tracy. Because I saw her in my mind's eye and she had tears in her eyes and she's tethered to the baby's like outcome. And she's like, find my baby. So I was like, okay. And so that told me the baby was alive. Plus, the very first vision I saw was the baby in the car seat in pink. And I didn't know what the sex was at the time, but I'll see it how it's being presented because everybody's looking for a boy. They're diabolical, honestly. Yeah, I feel like the outsider card, once I started thinking about it, I think it was more about Rebecca. I think that's what the outsider card was about because I think she was kind of an outsider to the family. Like they didn't really care about her. Like even if the mom wanted the baby, like she was cool with like the sister and like she was cool with that whole thing where the guy was having the fiance was having an affair with Kimberly or whatever. Like she was cool with that. Like she likes that. I don't know if they had different upbringings or what it was, but Becca was like the outsider and she just didn't like her for whatever reason. So she doesn't, sacrifice her for she probably thought in her mind I can be a better mom. I really want a baby because she's psycho. And she had all of TikTok fooled. That was her whole thing. Get involved in the case, see what's going on, see where they're searching, see what everybody's saying, make it look like I'm innocent, insert myself. What do psychopaths usually do? They insert themselves into the investigation in some way, shape, or form if they can and get away with it. Some of them do, not all of them, but that's why she was put there afterwards because I think she like maybe died like a little bit before they searched that area because I don't think they like held her like had her body like too long. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Well, she likes one better than the other. So, Tracy, she had all of TikTok fooled. Like that's when I started seeing about it. Um I think I first saw like what was going on YouTube or something. Somebody had like the TikTok videos cuz TikTok really got involved in this case cuz nobody was acting or whatever. And like I saw her and I was just like, "Dude, what is up with her?" But they had her on all of their channels. And the one that I saw was like after they found her, it was so fake. It was fake. And I was like, "Dude, there's something up with that mom." But I hadn't looked at that part of the chart yet, but I didn't know exactly how involved she was yet cuz I hadn't seen it. Cuz like I said, I get bits and pieces and then sometimes the faces are blurred and her and the sister carry very like similar energetic. I don't know why, but they carry similar energetic blueprints, so or signature. Well, nobody knows how long she was deceased for. That's the thing. The baby was born, she tried to run, I'm telling you, they smothered her. Okay. It wasn't this wasn't messy in how they really did kill her. Then the whole thing in the woods is all staging. It's all staging and it's probably close to the time that she was deceased. I think at least for like a week and a half. Yeah. Well, I mean, according to what I saw in my mind's eye, according to the chart, the baby's fine. So I keep waiting for it to be returned. Like somebody like freaking out. Like, okay, I just need to give this baby, just drop it off somewhere. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know all the dynamics. I try not to know anything when I get into it. And then, so I had it posted on TikTok and I removed it because people started coming at me like, well, it's a boy. And I'm like, yeah, do you not understand like how this works? Like, I'll see it as a girl. It's being presented as a girl. Hello. So that was the first thing. And then somebody was like, she's deceased, like, or the baby's deceased. Like, they have the stillborn charge. I'm like, no, you're reading it wrong. That's not what it means. If they had the baby, they would have a fetal homicide charge. They don't have that. This is just something that they have to charge because she was attacked when she was pregnant. So I was trying to explain that to her and she was like, "Oh, I'm like I kind of know everything. I live here. I know enough people. They're going to have a press conference." Well, they never had a press conference. But anyways, I was just like, TikTok isn't really the place to put cases out, like, because you just have people that don't understand how this works and they just want to start. So it's cool for validation videos and stuff, but I don't think I'm going to be putting cases on there anymore. If people want to come see the cases, they can come to my channel, just because I don't work the same as a lot of other psychic mediums and I just can't deal. So I did turn off the comments, and then when I started second guessing everything, I deleted them and I was like, this isn't making sense to me. You know what I mean? And I was like, I can't deal with the TikTok right now because I was going crazy for like 3 days. I was like, no, this is not what I saw. This is not what the chart says, but that's what they're saying. Like, how is this so different? Visions and the astrology will not lie. The charts will not lie. That's just something, like the fact that my visions match the astrology before I ever saw the astrology is validation enough, and I should have seen that. But I was all in this, oh, but they're saying this. And there's a lot of pressure that people put on you to not mess up when you're doing this thing. And that was the other thing. They're like, oh no, the baby's not alive. I'm like, trust me, the baby's alive. I wouldn't have saw it alive. She wouldn't have came to me and told me. I've been a freaking medium for 13 years. Like, I know what a spirit looks like in my mind's eye. Like, I know how they are when they come to me, I was spiraling, but that was part of the process, okay? That was part of the process. The spiraling was because of the law enforcement narrative, but the law enforcement narrative did not match the attack in the woods. I mean, the law enforcement narrative and the chart did not align, but and the timeline is off. Like, I got 2 timeline cards. That's why the timeline is off. So, that's how my gifts work. Sometimes I have to go think about the cards I pulled and everything and kind of, put the pieces together in my mind, because it comes in as, psychic sequencing. Like, I'll get different pieces of the puzzle, because like I said, I have to have something to bounce off of. And it's easier for me to work this way than it is to sit down and auto write, because auto writing takes more. Like, if I really need to, if I'm not getting anything, then I'll sit down and auto write. But this is a way that it's accurate, and it uses less energy, so I can do more, even though I'm exhausted right now. I can usually handle this a lot better than I can just if I auto write every single case. And then the only thing with auto writing sometimes is I pull in other threads from other cases that haven't happened yet, and all of that. So it's the most accurate way, because I don't have a sitter anymore. And frankly, it's kind of better, because I learned a lot during Idaho 4 when I was doing a live. And I had 2 times where I was seeing things that I knew was spirit, but it was overtaking spirit because of the live, because I was picking up what was going on, what people were talking about, even though I wasn't looking at the chat. And then, I think there was times I would pick up my sitter's thoughts, or they would accidentally lead me astray without meaning to. So it's different with a private reading than it is with cases. Like, I can do fine with private readings, but with cases it's completely different. but everybody keeps telling me go back to the old way. So I made a video about it today, trying to explain it. Like, this is the way that I'm wired. Like, this is the way I work. This is the way I'm wired. So it's actually in my chart to use astrology and to use different tools because it's like a mirror. So I'm learning that all about myself too. There's a lot of stuff I didn't ever really know or understand about my gifts. So I've been actually on a learning journey about myself and the way my gifts work anyways. But my guides, when I'm supposed to work a case or there's something that's wrong, I won't be left alone. That's just the way that it is. That's what the whole political thing was about. Like, people came at me really hard with that because it was politics, but it was more than politics. Like, it's literally light work versus dark. Like, if spirit wants me to work on something, I got to work on it. It doesn't matter if people want me to work on it or what they like. It's not up to them. This is my work. I follow where I'm supposed to go. So spirit says work a case, I'm going to work a case. Also, I have Bryce Borka. I heard his name the other day, so it's everything that I said already, but that I did on the reading for him. So, I mean, I did the astrology. That one is not an accident either. That one's a bunch of bullshit too. So, but yeah, if spirit wants me to do something, it doesn't matter what it is, I follow. They'll drive me crazy if I don't anyways. Where crazy Starlight at? Starlight, where you at? I'm surprised her and Kai aren't chasing each other through the house like they do every night. So what I was doing tonight, if anybody's interested, is I was doing an ask rods, anything. You can ask cases, you can ask personally, whatever. You can donate or you don't have to, but for the energy exchange, it would be nice. Or you can get your personal questions answered for $13. One question, whatever. So that's what I was doing tonight. Like I said, I've been working so much on this that I haven't done lives, and I gotta feed the baby, so that's why I'm coming on here wrecked tonight. Or go wrecked. Where did it go? Yep. Where the heck did my chat thing go? How come my chat disappeared? Oh, there it is. See how tired am I? I can't even see it. Yeah, you can do Venmo, Michelle. Did you get my answer for you? I sent you your answer to your other question. But yeah, if you guys, you don't have to donate for the raw thing. I just thought it would be kind of a cool thing to do. You can ask anything, but keep in mind, this for entertainment purposes only and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay, good. I just didn't put it all together until like today. I was like, she did have the baby first. Because I kept seeing the same scene over and over with like the pillow coming at me and like someone walking around with the baby. But I think still at some point she tried to run because it came in the cards and I kept seeing her run. I just don't know at what point it was. I don't know if it was after she gave birth or when she was pregnant. That's the part I can't figure out is that exactly where that fits. But oh. Stop, Michelle. I know better. You're fine. So yeah, Venmo or PayPal are best because my Cash App is jacked right now. Starlight's got a sweatshirt on tonight. She tried to eat me when I was putting it on her. I've been trying to get her used to being wiped. She hates being wiped down. She hates having clothes put on her. Don't even talk about a bath. So I've been trying to give her like what those lickable treats someone sent me. And
whispers float in empty halls. Footsteps echo down the walls. Shadows break where secrets lie. Every echo holds a hidden sign. Blow the trace along the crime.
Oh my god, dude. Starlight like kicked me out for a second. Are you guys still there? She gets on top of my computer. I don't know why she does that. Yeah, she is. So she absolutely hates it. So this is actually Ginger's sweatshirt, but it fit her. But she was like trying to bite me today. I was putting it on her. So I've been trying to give her treats so she gets used to. She hates it. She doesn't like being wiped down or baths or anything. And I've been doing it since I had her, but she just doesn't like it. I'm trying to make it easier on myself. So she's got Ginger's sweatshirt on. It fits her. It's a little chillier. You're putting your butt in front of everybody. They don't want to see your booty. I don't even know if she still fits in her dinosaur thing. I was looking at it today. Tracy is kind of small, but she is still small. So she's not going to grow anymore. She's tiny. But yeah, if you want to do a rod question, it's donation. I mean, you don't have to do a donation, but I appreciate it for the rod question. You can ask anything with them. Like I said, case or whatever you want to ask. You can do personal, case, whatever. Just remember, entertainment purposes only. I can't promise, all right, but they are an extension of the user. So if I'm not able to, like I said, ask anything rods. You're doing rods, right? You want to do rod? I wonder if she tried to run when she supposed to got to the car, I think. Maybe. I mean, there's a point where she did try to run and escape because it came 3 times in the cards and I seen it. So, and that's what I kept seeing when I was doing the cards the other night. I kept seeing her running. And I'm like, what? When did she try to escape? Like, some point. Hopefully I can say that name right. Caleb DeHelly. Okay. Hopefully I can do it with Starlight. She's only cat out that's out right now because she has to be out by herself because we're trying to reintegrate her and I'm trying to get her confidence up and stuff. So his Hope traumatized her. So I gotta get like a as in dill pickle. Okay. All right. First of all, can I, oh god, please don't. Can I knew it. Hold on a second. I knew she was gonna do that because she's crazy. They're like, no, you can't play with. They're not toys. They're not toys, baby. They're not toys. Can you? Trying to wait till she goes away. Usually, her and Kai chase each other around the house. Like she chases it. Like she thinks she's a dog. She chases him like a dog. No, you can't play with these. These are not toys. These are not toys. Go ahead, knock my pen off. Thank you. Yeah, you're so kind. Why don't you go do something like you do every night? You go run around somewhere. Can you show me yes, please? Okay. Can you show me 9 minutes? Stop, Starlight. Come on. Here, go away somewhere. Go play or something. Go run around. She usually does zoomies everywhere. Okay. Can you show me no, please? Okay. Can I ask Michelle's question? Okay. Is Caleb Deal in Nacoma, Texas? Or Nacona, Texas? That's a no. That's a no, Michelle. According to the rods. Is Caleb Deal in Nacona, Texas? It's a big no. She crazy. You should see the way she zoomies around the house, though. But her and Kai, it's funny. I don't know. It's like his brother from another mother. Her brother from another mother. If you want to ask another question, you can. You're welcome. Thank you. It helps towards my goats are going through so much hay lately, like because of the cold. Like I've had to go every couple of days now. It's driving me crazy. Well, I can reframe it like that. We can see, but I don't think so. We need to look at it again. Is Caleb Dill's remains in Nacona, Texas? Still getting a no, like a big no. So yeah, no. Yeah. Like I said, ask anything live. You guys you don't have to donate if you can't and you want to ask. It's just I'm doing like a laid back thing. I don't like health questions. But I'll ask. Let me ask first. Can I ask K-Dub's question? If it tells me no, I can't ask it. Okay. Yes. Okay. I need names though. Names will be more specific. So I either give your name and then the question, or I need your sister's name. Because I need to know, you know what I mean? Who we're talking to. The more specific for the rods, the more accurate. Okay, is that your name or her name? Her name? Okay, just making sure. All right. Will Mary's brain tumor be life-threatening? I don't know if it's going to give me an answer on this. Can I ask this question? Okay. Will Karen's sister's Mary brain tumor be life-threatening? It's a no, Karen. Or Kristen. I call you Karen. I'm sorry. I can't freaking read. I'll ask again and say your name right. Will Kristen's sister Mary's brain tumor be life-threatening? Still no. It's held at no. Again, just rods. Starlight, what are you doing? You're gonna get hurt. Leave the dogs alone. You're welcome. She's over there messing with the dogs under the blankets. Yeah. What is it, Michelle? I shouldn't say ask anything. I hate health questions with rods. Oh, okay. Can I ask Michelle's question? Okay. Does she have multiple sclerosis? Does Michelle have multiple sclerosis? It's giving me a no. Starlight, stop. Oh my gosh, she's over there torturing her. Is your name Dean? Well, is your name Dean? So that I can phrase it correctly? I mean, that's what the rods say, Michelle. So, I mean, I don't like health questions with the rods. It's not diagnosis, okay? Make sure you guys put your name because that way it can be more specific. That way it's more accurate. I'm guessing it's Dean, though. Starlight, she's gonna get you. Stop. What the heck she's doing over there? And what's your name, though? Is your name Dean? I need your name, too. That way it's more specific. Starlight, leave the freaking dog alone. Deanne. Okay. Sorry. I'm like trying to figure it out because it's backwards. Okay. Will Deanne and Dana ever have a better relationship? I'd say yeah. It's all about listening. I don't know why I got that message, but oh my gosh, Starlight. Hold on a second. She's gonna get her booty hurt with that dog. Would you stop? Leave her alone. Leave her alone. She's sleeping. Leave her alone. Why don't you go mess with your brother? I was like, I literally cannot read that backwards. Starlight, leave her alone, dude. I'm sorry, Gidget. I don't know why she likes to attack whatever's under the blankets. Come on, baby. Come on. She's over there. So I have a blanket that covers my couch. Gidget always climbs under there. She loves it under there. Starlight's over there like messing with her while she's under the blanket. Gidget's like growling at her and she won't stop. Come on. You can do it. Good girl. So I don't have all the dogs out. I got the good dogs out. So it was just like, if they start acting bad, I can't. This Gidget, she's like, man, this cat sucks. Because she thinks she's a dog, so she's over there messing with the dogs. What? Calm down. I know. I have to do rods. I have to put you down. I don't know why you just don't climb on the chair like always. Look, she's looking for you. She didn't know you went. I'll have to come earlier, I think, tomorrow. I believe there's an opening for a slot tomorrow for a reading, but yeah, if I don't have one, then I have to come on here because I had to take Neptune on Saturday. Who, Starlight? Shh. No. I mean, she probably would have stayed over here if I didn't put her on the ground and tell her to go because she was messing with the rods, but she has been. She's been, when I've been letting her out and I've laid down, she comes and lays on me. So, trying to get her confidence up after that situation and trying to integrate her slowly. I just have to get a screen because I want to integrate Panda too. So, we're doing it in a slow fashion. And I'm going to get a screen and a baby gate for that room. Just keep the door open and then they can get to know each other without issues. And she has I have calming collars on them. Yeah, maybe that's what's wrong with her. She's wild, but I'm telling you, because she didn't want to go in with Panda today, so she kind of stayed in her bed in there, and I have a heating pad underneath her bed, and it's like one of those cave beds, and so she climbs in there. And but when she comes out here, usually she's doing zoomies all through the house. That's why I got her that wheel, but yeah, but it's about you listening to her, like allowing her to talk and listening, because sometimes people can be very difficult and we want to tell them things, but that's having the opposite effect of what needs to happen. Do you know what I mean? And you can't push yourself on someone. You're going to have to let them kind of regulate the relationship and be open to whatever she needs to say, even if you don't agree with it. Sometimes some people just need to be heard. So that's why that message it's not for her, it's for you. So that even if you don't agree, maybe she just needs somebody to listen to her and try to understand her. Because I feel like she feels a little bit misunderstood. I know, I'm not talking about her listening. I'm talking about you listening. The message wasn't for her. It's for you. You're the one I'm talking to. Even if you don't want to. If you really want a relationship with her. Now, just because someone's your family member does not mean that you have to put up with, like, you still have to have boundaries, right? So, and everybody has their own personality and how they are in life. So, it just depends. But sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do if we want somebody in our life. So, maybe let her talk and listen to what she has to say and try to see where she's coming from. Basically, was what the message was. Oh, you can go get back under the blankets. Look, she ran. She's over on top of the bird cage. You can go now. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. You can go. Well, go on. Go on, girly. Go on. Go on. What's wrong with you? Does she annoy you? I'm sorry she's annoying you. Go get under your blankets. She's not there no more. She ran. Go on. Go on. You go get in your blankets now. Go on. Try to put you on my lap. Or on the chair and you don't want to go. Oh, that's your puppy. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And, you know, people change with time. Sometimes time changes them. And that could be 10 years from now you guys have a good relationship, you know? Many of us have no understanding of half the people in our family. I know I don't. I wouldn't know about siblings, but so, you know, maybe she'll grow up, maybe things will change. A better relationship in the future is possible. People change with time, you know? Things change with time. So that could be at any point. I don't have a relationship with half my family, so I have one of those families that sometimes gifted people have where they're jacked up. Yeah. My eyes. I don't like my eyes right now. They're giving me problems. But remember, that's a soul contract that you guys brought together. So everybody picks their soul contract before they're ever born. You picked her to be your sister. She picked you to be the sister on a soul level. There's things that you're supposed to get through in this life, karma you're supposed to deal with. That's part of the soul contract. Learning from the relationship, understanding and evolving from it. Oh, if you want to really ask that, I need names though. Your name's Rachel, I'm guessing. I need his name. Well, I have to for it to be specific. Because you're asking the rods a specific question. I can't just say this person. Maybe not right now, but that's not to say things won't change in the future. Sometimes things happen in people's lives that change the way that they think and see things. Do Rachel and Kirk belong together? No. Now you have free will, so it's all good. You're in each other's lives for a reason. Are Rachel and Kirk supposed to be together at this present time? Yes. Okay, so you are supposed to be together. There's something you've got to go through. Okay, so are Rachel and Kirk supposed to be together for long term? I get a no with that. But you're supposed to be together right now. So are Rachel and Kirk meant to be? No. Are Rachel and Kirk supposed to be together at this present time for a soul contract? Yes. Okay, so they're supposed to be together right now. Take it as it comes. Everybody has free will in their relationship. That's the thing about relationships. People meet for a reason, and then it's up to you guys to do the rest. We all have learning relationships. You're welcome. Like, and any relationship has free will. I'm just saying, I think sometimes people change and evolve and grow as, depending on what happens in their life and whatnot, So it could happen 5 years from now, 10 years from now. It could happen tomorrow. Like, you never know. But, you can always imagine pink around her. That's a good thing to do. You imagine pink around our loved ones, and that's sending them love, and it does kind of change them a little bit. I learned that from was it James Vandenbrough? I don't know if it was him or another one, but I don't think it was him. I think it was another one. I had like a CD and they were talking about like color therapy. That's why I always use color therapy. It's like a real thing. And he said he would put pink around a crying baby, and it would like on an airplane, and it would stop him from crying. So it does work. That's how I actually do healings. Is I put green around somebody. So same way you put pink, send love, and you can do this as much as you want to. It does kind of change their energetic field. So yeah. So yeah, sometimes people are in a low vibration. So Tracy's right. When people aren't on the same vibration, they don't vibe. Like your vibe attracts your tribe. The same thing with families. That's just the way it is. Yeah, but that's how you were born to be. So you're supposed to be different. This is part of your like soul contract with each other. Like you chose it. Cuz on a soul level, you're not the way you are as humans. So, but yeah, sometimes people, until they get to your level, you won't get along with them vibrationally. That's just, we're all energetic. So your vibe attracts your tribe. That's why I say people, they don't like the channel. If they don't like me, then they're not on my vibration. That's just the way it is. And, there's some people I can't watch on here. They're not on my vibration. That's just how it goes. But boundaries are always important. So regardless. But yeah. That's my most favorite saying. Vibe attracts your tribe. Vibe attracts your tribe. I even have a shirt. That I made on the merch. I didn't realize my sign was turned. Now I'm getting cold, Tracy. I was hot for like an hour. Yep. That's how it works. Those are pants. I like literally strip down. I wear like tank top and shorts because it's crazy. Like sometimes I'll be hot, sometimes I'll be cold. Like my body can't make up its mind what it wants to be. So sometimes I wear a sweatshirt and shorts and it's like 40 degrees outside. Or I wear sweats and a tank top. Like only part of me is cold sometimes. Yep. I have to make sure my heater's on because I know I turned it on earlier, but I can't tell if it's still on. It sounds like a motorcycle. Yep. That's why Poppy is laying there. She's laying in front of the heater. The hell kind of car is that? Doesn't sound like it's barely going. It only took I think that's like the longest I've ever stayed hot like that though, but it was because I got out what I needed to apparently. Hopefully. Yep, the cool down. Everybody's quiet, and we lost a bunch of people. We had like 18 people in here, and now we've got 13. I don't want to do TikTok. I don't think I could handle it tonight. Yeah. Well, I don't have much of anything in the freezer. And I usually don't heat up like that, so or get hot like that, but it had to do with getting her story out. You know. That's what it all had to do with. Yeah. Well, that's your human side, so I feel that way about some people. I feel that way probably every day when I see some comments. So I feel you on that. I have frozen jars, Tracy. Look, all my freaking highlights grew out, and like, even if I could do them, I don't know how I do the same strands. It's horrible. It sucks. My hair grows too fast. Like, dang it. I don't know how I get the right strands because I used one of those caps, Oh yeah, they definitely need to be left alone. That's for sure. Where's Starlight go? Starlight, where are you? This is very mellow for her tonight. Seriously, like usually she's doing zoomies. I gotta get my cups adopted. Everybody's so quiet. I don't want to go to TikTok. I can't deal with it. Raffle tickets are still on sale till the 17th. I only got like 3 people. So basically, each of those people is going to get something. Just what? You didn't check the mail today, Tracy? Because Trista got hers. I knew I tried to come at 5, but I was trying to get that darn video posted and finished. Hey, hey. I don't want to. Like, I got so pissed off with them the other day. I was just like, you know what? I don't need to be posting cases on TikTok because they don't understand like the depth of the work that I do anyways. Like it's short, it's like fast form. So I don't know. I don't like posting cases on there. I had someone comment, do you feel guilty when you're wrong? Just like, dude, I'll just block you right now. I mean, they don't get views anyways because like it's hard to make them like short. Like cases are you lose the context. There's just not a place for it. I don't know. I gotta find other stuff to like just validation videos or something. I don't know. I was gonna make a video about what I was gonna be posting. It's an inside joke. It's an inside joke. No, it's definitely not worthy of this work. But I was trying to keep my channel going. But yeah, I definitely am not gonna be posting cases. I'll do like validation videos and like teaching things, but nothing gets like views over there anyways. Doesn't matter what I post. I was thinking of I just don't have the guts, but the whole thing about dancing with no music and then putting music to it, I thought about doing that because I've seen so many people do that and it does really well. I thought about it, but I don't know. I ain't trying. I ain't trying. I don't think I have I'm not who I was in like my 20s. You know what I mean? I'm way more shy about that now than I was then. Someone would have brought it in, so I'll check out. Oh, your cups. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, no, it's an inside joke, Michelle. It's an inside joke. Enemies. They're filled with karma. Yeah, I don't know what. I can't think of anything. Like I said, validation videos. Like I was gonna go through the Murdaugh one because a lot of people were telling me that they watched documentary and a lot of the stuff I said was right, but like I don't have time to watch the documentary until like if anyone wants to do a validation video on that, let me know. I was actually gonna edit it and take out you know who and repost it, and I was like, nah, it's too much clipping. There's like to eat. There's not enough pausing there to even deal with it. I was just like, forget it, never mind. When did we say balls? I'm like, when did I say that? Usually we do, but no, it's okay. It's just the dogs outside. No, Cheyenne, it's okay, baby. They're doing their job. They're doing their job. Cheyenne, stop. Charlie's barks from cheers. The dogs outside. Oh, we didn't say balls. We were just talking about frozen jars. Oh, see? Michelle did. I was like, when did I say that? I don't know what they're barking at. I don't see a car. I was thinking though, like, Tracy never answered my question. We should do like a sleuth after dark, a sleuth after dark live. Casper's bark so deep. I know. I don't even know where like we saw that or where she said it at. I must have missed it. I don't even see I don't see balls in the chat. I don't see balls in the chat. Maybe it got filtered. I don't see it. Oh, I wish I could put some balls in the freezer. I don't see it. It's not showing up on this side. I mean, there is some people I could think of. Hey, Cheyenne. It's okay. See, I'm afraid to ask what's in the jars, and then I don't see. All I think, Cheyenne, it's okay. All I can think of are health questions, and then that's it. Like, I don't see anything else. Yeah. I don't know if it got filtered or what. It's not popping up on this end. Cheyenne. Shh. It's okay. Calm down. They're barking at something. I don't know what they're barking at. Some do deserve to be. Yeah. It's okay, baby. Now you're self-soothing. She always licks me. I don't have balls, Shauna, so mine definitely wouldn't. It's 39 outside tonight. That's why the dogs are in. Except for the other dogs. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, I found Tracy's glasses. Was it yesterday in the snow? Told her they were by the front tire. She's like, oh, that might be a good place to go look. She goes and she finds them in the snow. Because I saw them. Spirit was showing me the tire in the front. I found Trista's dog tag in the middle of her yard. She said she was going to watch for the live, but I guess maybe she missed it because I was later than I wanted. My balls must have been frozen off in a past life. Thank God. Who wants them anyways? I mean, it hasn't been that cold here. This is like the coldest it's been. And then it rained last night and there was a little bit of ice, but it's been like 60s in the day. It's not been bad here. Yeah, Tracy looked for an hour. I'm like, dude, you have a psychic best friend. Just ask me where it is. I'll help you. I find stuff for people all the time. Well, you live in a freaking cold state, Tracy, so it's not like it's a surprise. But I do have to say, I'm like, if you guys have followed any of my auto rates, I have said that there's going to be, I was getting an earthquake in like San Diego area and then San Francisco area, and there's been like swarms in San Francisco lately. There was just one from Nevada to California. So, and I think they said there was one really close to San Diego. I mean, the ones I'm seeing are not little, but yeah. I totally forgot. I mean, you of all people should not forget. It's better than you walking around the snow and looking for an hour. If I can find it. Yeah. Those are old auto rates, though. I actually haven't had a chance to do a new one. So, busy is always good. I need to, but I just haven't had a chance. I've been stuck on cases and sorry. Like if I could, I just work cases all the time. Honestly. But oh, did you watch it, Tracy? The Zodiac? It was a lot, dude. It was a lot. Like we're talking months of like work on that, and then the one night I was like, I'm just gonna finish it. Mercury retrograde. Well, like I'm just gonna finish it, so I had to put it all together. I'm exhausted. I've been working Rebecca's case and like just broke it like wide open, and I'm tired from that, but I was trying to feed the animals, so I was trying to. I'd rather come here than TikTok, so. But unfortunately, I came late, and late lives don't do well here, so. I've been like on here for like an hour and 20 minutes. Michelle, stop. I know, it's crazy because literally, like, it's not anybody's ever thought, like, none of the charts align. Because we check specifically Richard, and it doesn't align. But the first time I worked on the Zodiac, when I first started working on it, it was 7 hours I was working on that thing. Like, I was down a rabbit hole of visions and all kinds of like checking the astrology, and it was nuts. And then I kind of like left it for a while because I was like, it's just too much to put together. And then I think it was for a reason because I got more information. And no, don't, if you cannot do Cash App because I owe money on there. You can do Venmo or PayPal, that'd be great. So the $13 question is intuitive guidance question. It's not yes no, it's like a regular question, but the rods are donation based, and those are yes nos. But yeah, I've been working a lot like the last few days because I did cards last night, and that's still really draining to do the cards because I still was channeling and everything. So the cards and then all that today, and then I'm also been working. Oh, sorry. I also worked on the Zodiac. I also been working on the Bryce Borka. I have other videos I need to release, so I've been working a lot. Yeah, Venmo. I appreciate it. Just trying to feed my goats are going through hay like every 2 days because of the cold. Like they didn't even have that much today, and I was like, "I crap! I hope they're okay till tomorrow." They need to eat all the scraps that they're leaving in the yard. Like once it gets to a point, they quit eating it because it's on the ground. But because of the cold, they're like eating like crazy. So I mean, I just got them hay like 2 days ago. I already have to go get it again. My guy is pretty good though. He's like sometimes he'll let me pick it up and then pay the next day. So and dog food. But yeah, the fucking goats are killing. Freaking goats are killing me right now with their hay, and everything's been way slow, dude. Like slow, so slow. It kind of sucks, but so I might have to do a lot of lives because I got a lot of catching up to do. But watch, I'm telling you, when it all comes out about Rebecca, you guys will see. Because the truth's going to come out about that eventually. No, Rachel. My cats are like being assholes right now because they want out. Where did Starlight go? Like literally, this is not like her. She usually is running around like a lunatic. I got it. You can ask whenever you're ready, girl. Yep, it will. It'll come out. And then I can say, yep, that's what we said. how it is what it is. Oh, thanks. It's actually not. Like I said, I went through spiraling for a couple days because I was really worried I was wrong. But no, when the chart and the visions match, but yet the narrative doesn't, then there's an issue. Dude, they are like eating, and I just think it has to do with the cold because that's how they regulate their body temperature. So hopefully they had enough hay, to do that today. They would eat it off. There was enough there. There was a little pile. Aside from what I do on see regarding new career. Sorry. A new career job in the next 2 months. Well, they're giving me like they're giving me my symbol for like fork in the road. Like a decision that you're gonna have to make, probably be between 2 paths or 2 jobs. But they're not showing me what it is. Let me see if I can get more. I don't think it's gonna be within. I don't think it's gonna be within the next 3. Why did I get real estate with you? I don't think that. Does real estate make sense at all? I don't know if that's something you've thought about, or but there's another meaning for it. I know she's probably selling feet pitch. Just kidding. Is there another reason for it though? Are you like looking for something? Like, are you looking like for a place to rent or buy or something? Because I keep getting real estate, unless it's something like you're supposed to look into do. But I'm not getting like it, like there's gonna be a fork in the road where you have to make a decision between 2 paths or 2 jobs. That doesn't mean that you're gonna have to quit your side job. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying there might be something come up or two come up where you have to make the decision between two, but it's more like 3 months, not 2. No, I wasn't talking about. I don't know. I'm getting real estate. Maybe they're saying maybe look into that as a career. I'm not sure why I'm getting that around you, unless it's something that I'm getting way in the future. I don't know. I just need you to hang on to it if it's not making sense. Or maybe you end up working for a real estate company. Like there's people that work for real estate companies as secretaries or whatever. They get a job doing that without selling. Do you know what I mean? Or, posting postings and things like that. So I need you to hang on to that because there's a reason I'm getting it. Not necessarily you're going to sell houses or sell your house, but there's other jobs related to that. But, yeah, no, I get the whole readings thing. I feel you on that. I don't know if I could do a 9 to 5, but, I won't be able to do both. I don't know how you could. But I also run a channel, so. So no, it's going to be like I think it's more like 3 months, but listen, if you're supposed to do readings, then there's not going to be anything that's going to come in to replace that. So it's still going to be, I still keep this fork in the road, like 2 jobs, 2 choices, something of that sort. But there might be something that comes up with a real estate office or regarding real estate that may cross your path. But it's more like 3 months, like within 3 months. Yeah, like there's something with it, and like I said, it might just have to do with like working at an office or you know what I mean? Um it's okay. They could be barking at coyotes. Um but yeah, something's gonna come along, but I keep getting like two paths. Like they show me you like at a fork in the road, so you're gonna have to make the decision on which one or which way you want to go. But yeah, that real estate's like coming, like I can't let go of it. So maybe a real estate office, something to do with that or that type of work. At least one of them. I'm also thinking like it's coming across like you could do like body work or energy healing too if you really wanted to. Well, it'll work if you do it like if you're good at marketing it. That's the thing. So like I don't have people scheduling right now. I wish that I could just do true crime all the time, but unfortunately, like I can't support myself and do that right now. So, um, I've survived, but yeah. So there's something with real estate around you that and then I'm also getting again like body work like if you wanted to do energy healing or something like that, you could learn how to do that. Yeah. So, not really, honestly. Like you can it depends on what kind. Like I use like color healing. Like everybody's different and how they do healing. Um so not really. And there's a way that you learn how to do it to where it's not taking all of your energy, but that's just something to maybe look into. You can if you want to. But there's going to be 2 opportunities and you've got to choose which one you want to do. Family members usually don't need to tell you anything. So you guides, you can always do meditation but like to meet them. But usually loved ones just want you to know they're around. There's not really anything that they're okay. Yeah, I don't know. I can't let go of the real estate office, so I don't know. It feels like maybe there's going to be 2 jobs and 2 opportunities, and you got to pick one, and that might be a way to go. I don't know. So, but they don't want you to stop doing readings. So if you can find a way to continue doing them, you can't change what your soul contract is. Like my soul contract is to do this. Like I wouldn't really be successful in anything else. It's alignment. When you're in alignment with your path, it works out. Hopefully next year things get better. I've had a really shitty transits. So, Saturn's been working on my second house since 2023. So it kind of sucks. But yeah. Definitely yeah, they always know. Most of the time it's very rare they get stuck like that. Just because they pass quick doesn't mean anything. And I'm sorry about your husband. It's still very new. Yeah, mine's not. It's been in my second house retrograde. It just now went straight. No. Saturn return was in when I was like 29th. I went through my Saturn return. Yeah, hell no. Hell no. I'm about to go my Jupiter return though next year. I'm sorry about that, Tony. You can always schedule. I think I mean if you wanted a mediumship reading, there's room tomorrow, I believe, on my schedule. Or Wednesdays and Fridays. I'm doing but I can almost guarantee you that he's absolutely fine and he definitely knows. Most of the time they do. It's very rare that anybody gets stuck or anything like that. You're welcome. I'm very sorry. But no, Saturn return was what got me into my gifts. Like that was when that happened, like 13 years ago. So let me know, Shauna. I'm curious now, like how it's gonna turn out. So yeah. See, I'm 43. I'm gonna be 44 now. I don't even want to fucking say I'm gonna be 44 next year. No, you're good. No, it was you. I was asking because you said yes, 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 but I don't know what you're saying yes, yes, yes to. But my Jupiter's return is next year. Actually, my Jupiter turn, my son's Jupiter turn, and my mom's are all in the same time frame. So I guess it's kind of rare. Which makes sense. We're all supposed to have really good changes, so hopefully next year will be better for me. Because this year sucked badly. This year sucked for a lot of people. There was some crappy. It was very much a learning year for sure. It's crazy to say we're in December, but I'm kind of glad we're in December. Yeah, but something's gonna come up, some sort of like I don't know, maybe like 2 opportunities at a time kind of thing. I just kind of can't let go of that. kind of bugging me. It's one of those things that's repeating. Yep, Saturn. No, my Saturn's been in my second house retrograde, so that's been enough. It is supposed to be great. That's why I said it's supposed to be good. So we'll see. We'll see. That's what my transits say, but yeah. We'll see. As long as we get out of this year, I'm good. As long as I can survive for just like another 4 weeks and not waste away starving. Mm-hmm. Oh man, sorry if you guys heard that. My eyes are killing me. I hate it. Because I fell asleep on the couch last night and I just didn't get enough sleep. I think I went to bed this morning. So my eyes have been jacked all day. No, I think you have your don't you have like your second Saturn return like in your 50s or something? But it's not as bad as like your first Saturn return. It's not supposed to be as bad. It's supposed to be more of like not the same hard lessons or anything. Like you already learned from your first one. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember if it was like around 50 or 60. Figured. I don't like Saturn, even though it's a ruling planet. I don't like it. Not in my second house. Go somewhere else. Yeah. No. So you have to decide that if it's a good relationship, if everything's cool, see where it goes. You're supposed to be together now. That's what the rod said, but it's not a lifelong partner. That's all it's saying. So let things take their course as they're supposed to go. Don't let the rods dictate. You have free will. So that's what the hard thing it is with a relationship is that you have free will to make decisions, and so does he. But you're supposed to be together now. That's what the rod said. So no, you're supposed to live your soul contract and see where it goes. It just isn't coming in as like a lifetime partnership. That's all. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I was like 50, 60-ish. I thought so. Yeah, I thought so because I was like feeling both of them. Makes sense. Yeah, well, it's easy to say I can't learn to love it when it's in my second house, and yeah, it's a struggle. I can't love it in that position. At least it's not retrograde anymore, but it'll be going out in January, so January, February. It's been there for 2 years. That's why shit's been so hard. I'm ready for that. Yeah, well, at least it's not in a money house. February 14th, that's 2 days after my birthday. Why does my phone keep going off? I can't figure out what the notification is. Your first Saturn return? You're young then. Yeah, mine turned me into who I am to. Well, so I started my gifts because of my Saturn return, basically, and what I went through. So, why does one? I mean, it depends on your whole chart. It doesn't matter. I used to date somebody that had the same birthday and it didn't work out. You usually have a soul contract of some sort if you have the same birthday in that way, but it depends on the rest of your chart. It doesn't have to do with just your birthday. And like I said, you have to follow through with wherever, like, I can't tell you what to do with your relationship. That's something you guys have to decide on your own because it's your free will. If you love each other, if you're in love, if you're gonna see where it goes. That's about growing, learning, and evolving. We don't know how our relationships are gonna work out. That's the whole point of life. Yeah. Well, that's when I opened my gifts, was 30. So then you're an Aquarius, or is it going out on her birthday, or is it It's okay. Yep. And there'll be big changes, especially for Aquarians next year. Oh, okay. Well, happy belated birthday. Kai's birthday is in a couple days. Well, 5th, 6th. Yeah, his birthday is the 7th, same as Sebastian's. I think. I always say it's 7th. I mean, like, me and my ex, like, we have the same birthday, like 10 or 11 years apart. And, I mean, we never worked out, but we stay in touch. Like, we've stayed friends and stuff. But, there's always usually a soul contract there of some sort. Like I said, you're supposed to be together now, but you have to take the lessons of, and you just go along with whatever. You don't know how it's going to work out, but that's the whole point of a relationship and learning. You learn from every single relationship you're in. Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure he is the 7th. I always get confused if he was the 7th or 8th, but I've been saying the 7th, so. Aquas, I have a lot of Aquarius in my chart. Like, we are interesting people. That's what I said. We are about the future and moving forward. We do not like to go backwards. So when people try to tell us what to do or to go backwards, we don't take it very well. Hey, Steph. Well, soul contracts. If he's your soulmate, then you have a soul contract. Everybody has soul contracts with everybody that's basically in their life. Yep, we can be stubborn. Don't tell us what to do. Don't tell us how to be. That's it. You know what I mean? Michelle, I don't know if you tried. Actually, I need to do it myself. I always get it, and I always don't do it because I'm lazy. Um, but juicing celery juice. If you look at the medical medium and his thing on celery juice, it might be beneficial. We are definitely no BS. I piss a lot of people off, but it's like, don't come at me first. Then don't start attacking my gifts. Don't start thinking like you know. Then I don't have to feel like I need to pop off. A lot of the times I just mute people though, but sometimes I feel like I have to reply if I feel like somebody needs to be told something. Or I write it out and then I delete it. But the thing with Aquarius is we're always in our head, so we have to say something if we want to say it. But that's basically it. Like, don't tell me what to be, don't tell me how to be. Period. Exactly. Exactly. And that's why when people try to tell me like you need to be I think you were more accurate this way or I liked when you channeled this way. Like no. No. You're not using my gifts like you don't know how they work and I'm not doing that to myself again. So like evolve with me or don't, but I don't need your opinions on how to use my gifts. Like as I can't people keep saying it and I'm just like, then don't watch. I'm very stubborn and independent and like just don't tell me what to do. Yep. Or in the freezer you go. I think I need a bigger freezer, Tracy. My freezer is just not big enough. uh, I know. I can't believe Starlight's not running around. It's very weird. I feel bad for making her get down because of the rods. I literally don't know where she went. She's very quiet. Well, I still have jars, just saying. I can say whatever I want because they can't do a live about me anymore. So. No, but in all seriousness, like, just don't tell me what to do. Yep. And I can always get more. I don't know. And people act like that's like how I did my gifts for 13 years. Like, no. Like, I did that for like a year, if even that. And obviously, they haven't been around to pay attention as to what happened with that. So, no, I'm cool on my own. It's literally my chart to work on my own, anyways. And I have to have a mirror. I can't just sit and just scribble and channel into thin air. It doesn't work like that. So, I know. That's what I'm saying. I need a bigger freezer. I'm just kidding. Everything's been fine, so I haven't had to worry about it. Thank goodness. Oh no, you girls are naughty. Naughty, naughty. Talking about. For what? A freezer? Or a toolbox and shed? I don't even know what you meant by that. Right? I got a dog that can dig a hole for you. Yeah, I haven't done it on here lately because I just don't have people wanting readings, and I hate going on TikTok, but that's the way it's been. So, like I said, I want to get on here at 5, and I was trying to get that video up because when the truth hits, and it will hit eventually, hopefully, if the cops do their damn job completely. I'm considering making a tip. Lasagna sounds good. I'm hungry. I'm living on tortillas over here. Tortillas and salad. Oh, you're welcome. I mean, I didn't say much. But I'm just curious what that meant because it's one of those things that was like repeating, and I was like, I don't know if I want to say this because I don't think that she's like, um, like she's a realtor or anything. That's not the way it was coming across. But it was like one of those, you know how it is in readings when things like repeat and they won't go away. So there's got to be a meaning for it. Quit talking about food. You guys always do that shit to me. I should what? We should what? My eyes are wrecked. I just can't believe Starlight's not like running around tonight. What the heck? Maybe the sweatshirt's making her chill. Well, I'm curious. I'm curious how it's going to come out. It's almost like there's like a choice between two paths or two jobs. And I don't know if that's like your readings and something else or if it's two. They just keep showing me like the split, like a fork in the road kind of thing. Maybe we should sell freezers to women and show them how to do it. Freezers and jars. Oh, I should report it. I'm thinking about it. I mean, I don't know what good it'll do, but they don't listen to me anyways. I never put like I'm psychic or anything. I just put like straight facts. So I actually called in for Summer. Sorry. I actually called in her location after emailing twice and not getting anything. And you can't even get anything done with Sebastian. So, okay. Well, if you know, then you know. I would like to stay posted because I like when things I say happen when I can't make sense of them. I don't know. I have to look up and see if they're even taking tips. So we'll see if they do anything about Summer because there's too much noise in that case right now. If you want to watch one of the best streams ever, look at her feed. And you'll see where it says brother come through for a family she did for us and all. Oh, I remember that. Did you change your name though? Because I swear you had a different screen name. I did find your glasses, yeah, but and that was the one thing, like I didn't have a choice. So sometimes whenever I try to find stuff, like it'll just come to me, and then sometimes it doesn't. So if I'm supposed to find it, if it's gonna be easy to find, like it'll just come to me. Like with you, it just like they just kept showing me tires, and I'm like, but it was like the front tires, not the back tires. So yeah, it was a while ago, wasn't it, Shauna? It was a while ago. Oh, okay. Now I'm cold, man. I'm gonna have to put my pants back on. I was gonna say, I thought it was you, but like your name was different. Yeah, it's been a little bit. I Oh, you do? That's good. That's good that you still watch it. I might go back and watch it one day. Because I don't remember it. I remember bits and pieces, but my mama got a YouTube channel so she could say, "Oh, how sweet." Yeah, that's sweet. I could have sent it to you guys. Actually, I found out I can download my videos. I didn't know that. I just now recently found out that I can, like, it's stupid. I had this whole downloading thing for a while, and I could just download them right off a YouTube thing. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I could have downloaded it for her, I guess, and sent it to her. You know. But I'm glad I helped her so much. Well, we're not supposed to remember our readings. We're in a different consciousness when we're doing it. That's why. So, but I'm just saying, I remember bits and pieces, but that's it. I mean, I think it's going to be fine, but do you know if it's a girl? Sure. Will Bailey's current pregnancy wait, where'd it go? Will Bailey's current pregnancy be healthy? Yeah, I told you it was yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Do you know what she's having? She said that too. She wanted to have a channel though so she could see it that way, if that makes sense, so she can view it. It's changed her whole trajectory. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. That's why I say, like, you know, people want to give mediums a bad name and stuff. No, you don't know what it is. But we really do, when you're legit, make a difference in people's healing processes. Yes. And I've been told why you don't remember. I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to. No, you're not supposed to, because you're in a different consciousness in a different part of your brain. So, well, I think girl, Michelle. Let me know when you find out. Let me know. I think it's a girl. We get what we're supposed to have. We make the soul contracts for wherever born. So, Starlight, where are you? Yeah, I did. Do you want me to ask the rods if I'm right? I mean, they're just an extension of me anyway, so they'll probably give what I already think. Is Bailey gonna have a girl? That's giving a yes. I forgot I put my... Anyways, I crossed yes. Yeah, I just realized you guys couldn't even see because I moved the camera back up. So let me know. Yep, we have soul contracts with our pets. I actually have a video on that I wanted to make. And how to know like when your pet comes back. But yeah, we have soul contracts with our pets, and we definitely choose our pets. I don't know why I chose so many pet soul contracts, but I literally have Cancer as a 6th house. So yeah. Well, we're using a different part of our consciousness and a different part of our brain. That's why. Yeah, we're not supposed to. Hi. My God, I'm gonna have to get off here. See, my eyes are just wrecked. And I need to feed everybody and go to bed and not freaking sleep on the couch and do all that because it's messing me up. Why don't we be friends? Why can't I see the comments that way? Why? Evidential mediums, I mean, it's a thing. It just means you give evidence to prove that you're talking to someone. Yeah, welcome, Chaos Queen. Well, the reason why I've been falling asleep on the couch is because Starlight's out. And, so I've been falling. I don't know what you mean, Clarence. You guys have to remember, if you're asking me questions that are like answering questions, those ones aren't free. The rods are donation based, or that's only yes or no. Oh, okay. Good night. But anyways, yeah. Starlight, I let her out, turn around. She's gaining confidence and stuff. So I end up falling asleep because she crawls on me. And then, yeah, my sleep's all messed up. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I'm just saying it's not anything bad. It's just you just give evidence that you're communicating with spirit. Like, I'm an evidentiary medium. I'm a timeline medium. Like, there's different. It can be more than one thing. Michelle, are you leaving, or are you saying night night to someone else? And you're saying night night to what is that? Yeah. I thought so. I didn't think you were leaving. I thought you were saying it to whoever was saying they were unboxing was going to bed. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to do that so people can understand because I just work very differently than a lot of other people that you might see on here. Just, we're all different, but I work a little differently. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, we usually can't connect to our own ones the same way that we connect to others, you know. So, oh yeah, I don't think we've seen you since that whole thing was going on too about, you know, all that drama bull crap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Gosh, see, my eyes aren't. They're jacked. My eyes. My eyes are not happy right now. They haven't been happy all day. Oh my goodness. And I'm hoping I can even make it in to do what I need to do because I like really just want to go lay on my couch. That's really bad. That's how tired I am. I don't think anybody realized how much work I've done the last couple days. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's hard to read for people that are close to you too. Like I've kind of done it with my mom, but it's not the same as like other people that I've read for. And they're like people that like I didn't know or things I didn't know about her people. But my eyes are killing me. No, yeah, I know, but like I said, that's why I came live, and it didn't really go the way that I thought it would, and I probably need to go earlier or something. I don't know. I know I need to probably go on TikTok to actually do what I need to do, but I don't like going over there. And I always do better over there in the evenings, and I don't like here I don't, but over there I do. Oh, Tracy knows how much work. Yeah. But I've done a lot of work. I did the Zodiac, which was freaking took me 2 days because I had to re-record it cuz yeah. Um I recorded a few times. And then Rebecca's 3 cuz I had to get that out. Like she wouldn't leave me alone. And plus I worked on Bryce. Plus I did private reading. Plus I did all the questions that people sent me. I still have a lot of shit to catch up on. So, oh, you're welcome. Yeah, all free work, Tracy. So, yeah, you'll probably see me tomorrow at some point. I don't know. I might have to. I just don't like TikTok because, I mean, depends on the time. I haven't been wanting to stay up late, so that's where I've been going. Hey, Misty. Oh, look, another unicorn. Hey, that's a new. I haven't seen your name in here before. Um, what case do I think has been the easiest to channel? Like it came in as clear as water, and I don't really know, honestly. I don't really know. Dane ended up being kind of easy because it just came to me randomly, and I just knew where he was. Like that doesn't really ever happen. So. I know. But like I said, my animals got to eat. That's the problem. I've been doing all these cases and haven't really, you know, I don't like lives. Like, I don't like doing readings on lives, but that's how it is right now. And I don't like doing them, especially on TikTok. But especially since I do better in the evenings there. So, like, by the time the evening rolls around, I'm like, I don't want to. Yeah, no, that one was surprisingly live getting that information. But I mean, I don't know. I think Idaho 4 was kind of easy, but it was like, especially with Ted, but it was hard because of the noise, because of so many people having their own opinions and making me second guess. So that's the only thing that made it kind of hard. But the information wasn't, except for the second reading and Ethan, the information wasn't hard in that one. The Titan actually wasn't hard either. Like, I was remotely put on the Titan sub, so that one wasn't bad at all. Noah basically wasn't, he came in really strong too. Micah Miller's coming, like, they all come in pretty strong. Like, I'm trying to think of any that I've really struggled on. This one I only struggled because my mind was, like, I was like, the narrative doesn't fit what I'm getting and what the chart's getting, like, what the heck? So that was my human side. That was the only reason it was tough. I had all the pieces. I just wasn't, like, connecting the dots. You know what I mean? Yeah, sleuthing. That's what I said. Should we do Sleuth After Dark? That would be kind of fun. I don't know. So that, I mean, that was exactly 500 yards, like we said. So that was really kind of crazy. Riley actually wasn't that hard either. But I do pretty good with, I had a dream about where he is. His reading wasn't hard. Like, what happened to him, not that hard. But I had a GPS dream with his location. So I like whenever I have the GPS dreams. Those are kind of cool. Because, like, with Dylan, they gave me 2 borders, which I had already gotten that, but I had forgotten. But I drew a map for 2 borders. Then Felicia Johnson, I dreamed of where she was and nobody listened to me. The aunt didn't listen to me. Nobody listened to me, and I told them. Sebastian, I had a GPS dream, and I'm pretty sure I have the right pond because the astrology went there. Horary says yes, so I think that's the right pond. Pretty sure Summer's where I say she is. Can't check it any more than I already have. No one wants to look in any of these places. So, but actually, I had another GPS dream and something that I don't think has happened yet. And the wild thing about that is, like, it's an accident, like someone getting hit. And, like, I kept hearing it and hearing it and hearing it in my head till I woke up. But it was like what I was seeing in my dream. When there's a video on it, go to his playlist. There's a video on it. But anyways, in this GPS dream, it was wild because they had me look up at the sign and it was Balboa. And I remembered it, like, oh, Rocky Balboa. It was kind of weird. And then, like, there was a castle and it was, like, reminded me of, like, a princess castle. But in the dream, they're a little closer together. Then you go, like, under the freeway and around the corner. And this guy, like, got hit, and I kept saying, like, why is he outside of his vehicle? Then I was getting mad at EMS, but it was more like, and then I felt my guide behind me during the whole time, but like, there was someone with me, like a guide, you know what I mean? But so that was really weird. Like, I woke up and I was like, holy crap. So I went to the map and the place existed. Like, Balboa was here and a freaking castle was over there. The freeway was there. Like, everything was there. I was like, well, this is freaking wild. So I don't know, like, when and if that'll happen, because sometimes it's like months, sometimes it's days, sometimes it's years. I don't know. So that was kind of wild. And actually, I sent in coordinates for the MH, whatever that airplane was that went missing. I can never remember the numbers, 370 or something. I sent in coordinates for that. I sent in area. So, and they're to the place, like 4 or 5 different emails to people that were searching. And they're going to search for that again. So now I'm curious. Everybody's gifted differently. So. But yeah, no, Sebastian, that was kind of wild. Like, he showed me basically where it was on the TV. Like, I talk about it in the video. And I've never had an experience like the astral was, like, in my house and there was other spirits there and it was very, very real. And it was after my experience with Virginia Giuffre, where we were talking about her, and that was not she did not do that to herself, by the way. Her videos on Patreon, but like literally Tracy knows, the balls went off, my TV turned on, I got cold. She told me what happened, and then I passed out. And then that next morning, I had freaking, like, Starlight was on my lap. Then I laid down on the couch, and I had the GPS dream. I call them GPS dreams because they're location dreams of First Sebastian. And it was wild because it was like Spirit gave me a code word. And it was that guy that had been to that haunted doll that he had a heart attack or whatever around that time. I can't remember his name. And like he was in the dream, or somebody for him was in the dream. What was the code word, Tracy? Do you remember that they gave me? Amigos or something like that. Which is weird. It was almost like a code word to like, okay, you're in the dream, or you're in the right vibration. I don't know. The astral was in my fucking house. I do that a lot because I'll give people like literal readings while I'm sleeping. Like on another astral, another timeline, whatever. I'm giving them like real mediumship dreams, and they're replying and everything in the dream. It's kind of wild. Like I'm working in my dreams. I don't even get to rest in my sleep. It's kind of cool though. It doesn't always happen, but it's kind of cool when it does. And then it's like I wake up and I was like, oh well, I just gave them, a full reading in my sleep. But no, that was wild with the Sebastian. So then I had to find it because it's not like sometimes when I have GPS dreams, yeah, Dan Rivera, yeah. So sometimes whenever I have those GPS dreams, like I don't have like it's not like a street name. Do you know what I mean? It's more like this. I drew a map, and then I had to let the astrology help me find it because I have looked everywhere for what I was looking for and I couldn't find it. So the astrology pinned right there on that pond, and it matched, like surrounded by fields, and it's a fishing pond. I kept saying it's gonna be found by fishermen. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're probably dreaming, but you're probably just not remembering it. Like, and some mediums just aren't dreamers. Like, I don't have a lot of like dreams. Like, if I do, it's a gift. That's why I tell people if I have a dream, listen to it because all of my dreams have been right. Dylan gave me Between Two Borders, and I forgot I had it. Drew a map. That's where he was. Felicia Johnson, she gave me basically Sam Houston National Forest. That's where she was. Crutchner or something like that. The very first one I ever had was I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was like, hey, there's this kid that's missing, blah blah, I can find him. I said, I'm gonna go to sleep, this is early in the morning. So when I wake up, I'll do it. Well, when I went to sleep, I had a dream of where he was. It was like down the street from his house, and I described it, and like I had a dream of like the whole place. And I woke up and he was found, and that's where he was found, like down the road from his house and where I described. She's like, he was found when we were sleeping. I was like, oh, because I told her about the dream. So that was the first time I ever had one. And then this one was Sebastian. So again, if I have a dream, a GPS dream, especially like the accident, like I don't know when and if, but I know the difference now of my GPS dreams. Sometimes I have to figure them out because sometimes they're not like, I don't get like a street name or anything, but I got a name for Felicia Johnson because what they did to me is that was a weird one because it was very different. So Dylan was like two borders. So then I drew the map and everything. Felicia Johnson, it was, they put me on a map up here like this, and for like 5 hours, I just saw a wooded area. And I woke up with the name, I'm pretty sure it was Windsor. Can't remember if it was Windsor or Waverly, because those two names I get a lot. So I woke up with that name. So when I looked it up on the map, it took me there by Sam Houston National Forest. And so I went and I told the aunt, and I was like, hey, I think this is Felicia Johnson. She's like, I said, would she be like Sam Houston National Forest? And she said, well, he did look and see what the largest national forest is, the guy that did it. And when you look that up, it's Sam Houston. So I told her, I said, you need to go there because, like, I usually have dreams like this. No one went. I think she was found randomly a couple weeks later by someone random. But yeah, no, if I have a GPS dream, like, it's serious because they're like a gift. Like, I don't have them all the time. Hopefully she'll be found. She's a fixed sign, so her and Sebastian are both fixed. They have the drama and it's delayed, and she went missing during Mercury retrograde, which we just had, and that's why all the crap came out. But February is supposed to be a good month for fixed signs, so hopefully something will happen in February. Hopefully they'll find her. I mean, I don't know. I called in the location. I've sent 2 emails. There's no one involved other than who was with her covering up something that happened. Like, it's not that hard to figure out. There's not a bunch of drama. There's no trafficking at the time. There's no kidnapping. There's none of that. Everybody's looking in all different directions, like they do with these fixed sign cases. Sebastian and her both have really a lot of drama. Jack and Lily did, but they don't now, and is this the same situation? They're all the same. Dark mother narcissist involved in all of it. So the GPS streams are cool. I like them. I wish I had them more often, but that's why I say, like, if I have them, like, we have to listen to it. And the fact that the astrology hit that pond with the miles and bearings was kind of odd. So, I mean, it's kind of the pond, like, doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I question it. But, I mean, I don't know. Dream matches, astrology hits. Yeah. Well, I told him when I called, I said, look, I said, I'm not trying to lead anybody astray. And I said, but this area needs to be checked. I said, I can't, I just think it needs to be looked at. And I said, there's a lot of noise right now. And this is a place that you guys need to focus on. She was very nice. So I don't know. I was hoping like Mercury retrograde would have been better for her than drama, but instead it brought drama to her case, which makes sense. It always, like, Mercury retrograde will bring up stuff like, in the case. Sometimes it's like with Dylan, he was found during Mercury retrograde, went missing during Mercury retrograde, like sometimes, which I wasn't turning in tips at the time, and I probably should have realized, hey, you got by the borders like more than once, Rochelle. Like, live and learn. Like, you dreamed of it, and then you did it in a reading. And yet, people had me all over the map, and I had it the whole time. And the person I was working with that time kind of took me the different direction, but that's okay. Yeah. I mean, I tipped Sebastian's too, but I didn't call it. I just sent it in. So, I mean, I try to tip all of them, and I don't say I'm a psychic. I just say, look, here's the facts. Here needs to be looked. That's it. So, because I know once you say psychic, they don't listen. I actually called for hers, though, because I got pissed. I got pissed at all the noise and all the bullshit and all the distractions and all that. So I said, no, screw this. I'm going to call. And I don't normally. She was very nice. She said, well, we're going to send it to our investigators and then we're going to look at it, blah, blah. And I was like, cool, whatever. Just go check it out. I said, I know it exists because I've been told by a local that it's there. And the thing that's there is the thing I'm describing, and I can't see it, but I've been told it's there. And I've hit on that place multiple times. The astrology goes there. My pendulum went there. I describe it, like, so we'll see. I mean, this is why I get annoyed, because they'll check out all the bullshit tips, but they won't check out tips that are just giving, like, I didn't blame anybody. I just said, go check this area. And I said, you know, overgrown, you're not going to be able to see her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like she's going to be in foliage. It's so, and I guess that's like private property, which also comes in the chart. So it's like, it could be like acreage, you know. So I know it's there because someone told me it was there, and that person refuses to go check it or anything else. So too busy chasing theories into the cemetery, but hopefully. Every case has its time when it's supposed to break. It'll break when it's supposed to break. They'll find her when they're supposed to find her. That's the way it works. Regardless, they're okay on the other side, you know. So, and there's stuff coming up next year that we can't talk about, but we'll see. What reading? Summer or Sebastian? They're both up. They all have playlists. I mean, they're very similar. It's accident, cover up, hidden. One in water, one in a hollow. And he's weighted. And that's how he was in my dream. It's very graphic in my dream. I did not like it. I had to look away in my dream. So, yeah, no, but I'm saying there's something specific that I can't talk about for next year. So, that's all I can say. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're checking all the bullshit tips and none of the ones that, like, they could actually lead to her. So, and Sebastian, I don't even know, like, they're very similar charts. They're both fixed, but very similar. I mean, they have the same accident cover up thing. I just did a comparison on it. So, yeah, everything's in their playlists. So, yeah. We'll see. Time will tell, huh? Time will tell. I mean, I've called in a lot of locations for different places. I actually, for Jennifer Dulos, her cousin came on and said everything I said was right. And she was supposed to message me and she didn't. So I actually sent that to several detectives, but I sent a lot of, I actually have to put up the one, Carly Goose. Actually talked to an officer a couple times regarding her. I haven't heard anything since. So I'm probably going to put up the video for that one too. Yeah, I kind of don't pick my cases. They kind of pick me. That's like, I didn't pick Rebecca. It picked me. So I have lots of cases I actually need to put out. And I think I need to definitely put out Bryce Borka because there's some transits that are hitting that there might be something coming up with him soon. But that whole story is a bunch of bullshit. Like, okay, nobody's phone stays on 2% on video call on 2%. It doesn't happen. 12 minutes on video call at 2%. Yeah, no. You're just gonna let your friend walk off drunk into the woods? Like, no. I call BS on all of it, and the chart agrees. So it's exactly as I saw it before. Yeah, it does. They do. It does. It does. We have, like, the cases I'm not supposed to work, I won't get a lot on them. The cases I am, I'll get a lot. You know, they'll cross my path. If I'm supposed to work a case, it'll cross my path. I usually don't have to go looking for cases, or I'll feel pulled to something. That's just how I usually pick my cases, because I'm not supposed to work every case. And the one case I worked, I know it doesn't have a lot of views because they want to say it's foul play, and it's not. Never saw anybody. The chart aligns. He walked off and fell somewhere, and everybody's whole narrative, including law enforcement, is that it was foul play, but they just missed him. It's not. I'll see it if there's a perpetrator. I'll see a perpetrator. I won't see an accident if there's a perpetrator, and I won't see a perpetrator if there's an accident. My gift doesn't allow me to make up perpetrators if there isn't one. And actually, accident cases in my art, like, I do well with them in my chart. Like, that's one of the the things I'm good at is accident cases. That's why, and water cases. That's why if I don't see someone in water, like Liam, then it's kind of shady. Just saying. But, you know, like Dane and Riley, like the kids that walk off, or people that walk off and have accidents, it's easier than if there's someone else involved, because you have that free will and you're trying to track that signature. So it's harder when it's somebody else that makes them go missing versus themselves. But, and actually, I need to put out, I was thinking about Crystal the other day because I have her location too. I got to put out, because that was wild with the way the cards came in for that. So, like, it gave directions. So I really actually need to put her thing out. I have a lot of them. I've got a lot of Aquarius. I've got a whole Aquarius stellium. So, yeah. Baby. What is it? I don't know. Oh, baby. And we didn't celebrate her birthday this year. I feel bad. You can take her and get her a treat or something. She just turned 14. That's Eli's dog. Oh, baby. You're all white and you got wrinkles. You got the wrinkledies. You got wrinkles on your face. You're such a good girl. And that's in my chart too. So, I mean, if they're in water, I usually see it. If they're there when I do the reading. Just saying. Tracy's the one that made me realize, hey, something is weird with that, because that's not like you. I was like, yeah, I know. Wow. SR and SW. What? Oh, good night. You're welcome. Yeah, let me know how it works out. All right. Well, so I'll probably get off here too, because, yeah, I'm tired. Hopefully I'll have more energy tomorrow. Hopefully I don't go over there and lay on the couch and go to sleep and mess my whole night up. I should get around and just take care of everybody and go Mimi's. I think I need a good night's sleep. At least it's only 11. It's actually really early for me. So, yeah. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out. I'm still doing the email questions if anybody's interested. I'm all caught up on those. So, that's about it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm tired. So, I'm gonna go find out where Starlight went. I don't know where she went. Because it's weird for her. But she probably up there in that one bed. Probably Tracy. I'm really going to tell myself not to. Because it screws up my sleep so bad. Because then I have to get up and feed and let everybody out. And I just don't want to deal. So. Unless I set an alarm. But. You know, my cats are put away because of Starlight. So I'm trying not to. What, Violet? What do you want, baby? What is it? You just went. Why are you looking at me like that? What's wrong? Look at, she's so old. She's such an old girl. Why are you shaking? Are you cold? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Huh? Yeah. Alright, guys. See you later. Hit the like on the way out. I know I haven't even heard from Eli Tracy. Like, we didn't even hear from him for Thanksgiving. Last time I heard from him was the day we did the live. And I couldn't talk. So, I don't know what's going on with my son. It's making me upset. I haven't heard from him. I worry a mom to death, you know? Oh. Alright. I'm legit getting off here. I'm tired. I think I can at least get hay. Sus, Tracy. I'm thinking about like setting an alarm for like an hour though, because of my eyes. And then I won't get up. Watch. Yeah. I didn't even hear from him for Thanksgiving. Not a peep. He hasn't responded to my messages, nothing, in like since that day. I don't know what's going on because we talked. I don't know. We talked that day, and I said, dude, you got to keep in contact and let me know. Like, just pop in, say, hey, mom. I say, you don't have to have like a long conversation. Just like, let me know you're all right. Say, hey, you know, he's driving now and stuff and stressed me out. But I haven't heard from him. And not even for Thanksgiving, which was really weird. Like, usually he calls or something. I don't know. He's not answering any. I texted him today. I've messaged him. I'm going to try to call him tomorrow because this is making me mad. So, I hate when he does this shit. Anyways. Yeah, he doesn't need a new girlfriend. You know how I feel about that right now. I don't derail what he wants to do. So, all right.